Welcome to the Jax Pro post show
We're at the post show.
presented by the Cold Beer Surf Club by 805. We are here. What a day. I mean, we grinded out crazy grind off conditions to kick the event off, went into some nuts overhead wind swell. Yesterday's clean conditions. We finished off in smallish but doable surf, and we crowned brand new champions.
We have new champs. And
we have.
it's been some informed surfers. You had Lucca Mesinas taking the victory back-to-back, coming off a Barbados win, qualifying for the Challengers. And then Kirra Pinkerton, local girl, right down the road, San Clemente, California, has won here on the world level at the ISA World Games, gets her first bigger QS win, 3,000. And she said during this event she hadn't won that many big QSs. So this one kind of catapults her, and she's excited for the Challengers.
Right. I mean, conceivably a big monkey off the back, right? Like, did it.
Sometimes you have to have that win to know the feeling. She's won events as we talked, but that event on the qualifying level is important for her quest on this Challenger Series.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge launch pad for anybody's campaign for the 24-25 season in to get qualified for the Challengers.
Yeah, and then
right?
you had the likes of Chloe Andino coming back, just turned 30 years old, two new babies, and just fighting his way back. And he's hungrier than ever. You could tell he was fired up, surf smart. He's had the best air of the event, 9.33, just launched on a right-hander. And he's ready to take on the task to get back to the World Tour.
Yeah, and I mean, he deserves to be there, I think.
Yeah, most definitely. And, you know, this event has been a treat. It's been a pleasure to be a part of the Jax Pro. Thanks, Ron, Bobby, Jamal. 7 years running. I can't wait. I hope we're back for an eighth. I have a good feeling.
I mean, we're talking industry support, the vendor village. It's all here. And what a great event to just get in front of people.
And
right?
It's fresh and new in a sense, too, where this is results for this next season, 2024-25 season, which is important. These athletes are looking to qualify to get to the Challengers to get to their goal of making that World Tour.
Yeah, just to go battle the world. So let's see what the boys have cooking for us. What's gonna run? Let's go. Fired up.
And then we got a little road to the finals. We right here got a little throwback on some of our champions: Husanomi Botero, Kevin Scholes, Crosby Colapinto, Nat Young, Keanu Asing, and Johnny Mel. And when we started the day, there was a couple, contenders, as in Nat Young was in the draw, quarterfinals, and he ended up getting upset by, the eventual event winner in Lucca Mesinas.
Yeah, and there you go. There are your women's names. Katie Simmers, Sawyer Lindblad, back to back. Guess whose name's going on there right here?
Kirra Pinkerton.
That's
and
it.
She has had a great event. Smooth, solid, precise, and broke out QS 3000 win, Jax Pro. That was their top ride in the finals. 5.55, was able to get the job done in some tough conditions. There's her friends and her family members congratulating her on her big victory. And like you said, her father was down here to celebrate as well. And there's no better feeling than that right there, when the girl's got to carry you 300 yards on this negative low tide.
Right? I mean, I won the seal comp, but it didn't look anything like this.
And your men's champ right here, Lucca Mesinas, just in fine form. He couldn't put a foot wrong. The last two heats, he had slow starts, but he just crawled back every time, Wellesley.
Hey, and honestly, more miraculously, a guy that's been known for a very strong forehand or backhand, won on his forehand.
I know, and I will say he's put in a lot of work. Like every time I see him out here, he's going right. I think he knows his backhand's fine-tuned and ready to go.
Yeah.
So he works on his forehand, and look, the last two events, Barbados, Jax Pro,
right,
victory.
Yeah. Here at the Jax, and I mean, on a 52,000 foot level, I could just take note on how good people's equipment looked this event. So much good small wave equipment.
And you have been mentioning it this whole event where everyone's pretty fine-tuned. Everyone's been competing. Kalohe had a little break, but the eventual winners have been fine-tuned and ready to go leading into this. And we saw performances in all different kind of conditions. And the two that reveled the most were Kirra Pinkerton and Lucca Mesinas. And look, they're on, like you said, they're etched in history.
Yeah, no, I mean, they did it. Everybody was just revved up, all very fine-tuned, coming off that we'll just call it easterly leg, Barbados, Ron Johns, Dominican. They come here, they're just fired up, and it showed. Everybody was ripping, and, the two front runners, Kirra and Lucca.
Until next season.
Boom.
Jax Pro, thanks to everyone for tuning in. We will be signing off. See you in 2025.
Bang.